Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. No, damn. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, I wanted to make sure you saw the full thingamajig of whatchamacallit of that one page. Because it's not pee. It's someone squeezing, well, it's supposed to be me squeezing an apple juice thing. Because apple juice kind of looks like pee, so. But anyways. So, now this is my January thing. I decided to put it up early. So, I am late. I lost track of time. Hold on, I'm all tangled up. I lost track of time. I do apologize. I got home early, like around 6:30. No, like about 6:10 or so. We closed around 5 today, which was interesting. I think it's because it's like holiday or something, because like New Year's Day and whatnot. Excuse me. But yeah, it was interesting. I got a ride home, and then I was like, wow, I don't have to rush to the computer or anything. So I ate some popcorn, a lot of popcorn. Not for sustenance. It was just because I like the way popcorn sounds and it crunches. I don't know. I don't like it getting stuck in my teeth, but hey, I don't have any on my face, do I? Alright. Pumpa. What the flip is that? Is that some sort of... I don't care. Anyways, it's probably some sort of saying that I don't know anything about. It's an inside joke that I'm not a part of. Oh. I was trying to watch some funny stuff. Only a few things on it were funny. Just a few. I guess my humor is a lot different than most people on, what was the platform? It was on YouTube. I was watching videos, but they still have some videos from all kind of places. Like, I think Twitch and I don't know whether Instagram is a video thing or not. I don't have any of that. I do have Twitch because this is what we're streaming on now, but I said that I would get Twitter, but I haven't played with Twitter. I know that pisses off a few people. Oh yes, I was headed upstairs. I was like, where the hell am I? But, because I had Twitter, and then it got blocked because I was allowing somebody to voice their political views on my platform. I was married to him at the time, so he might have said something that got my my platform, well, my name, what is that called? I had a friend who was like, wow, I didn't know you were so political. And I was like, I mean, he messaged me on, like, I guess it was through the phone. Oh, it was through Facebook when I still had my other Facebook account. I got that stuff stolen. But anyways, he was like, I didn't know you were so political. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh no. I was like, if it's been made within the last 2 days, I was like, it's because, well, he was my husband at the time. I was like, it's because my husband got banned from Twitter and he needs to speak his piece and blah, blah. And they were like, wow, because you were getting really, you were going to butt F someone's soul. And I was like, wait, he didn't say that, did he? Because he says it all the time on, like, PlayStation and whatnot when he gets pissed off. But I didn't think he was gonna say that on that, so I'm just like, okay. And I was wondering if like, I didn't really have any friends on Twitter, like, at the time, but seeing how, like, one of my friends from Walmart, I lost touch with him I guess because of my account getting stolen, I just can't remember his flippin' screen name. If you're there, dude, message me on this. Give me your flippin' info. Like, I don't do Facebook anymore, but dude, I really had a friend, and but yeah, I haven't talked to him in like flippin' years since I got my account stolen. That's sad. But I was like, no. I'm flippin' sick of this. I was like, so I can't even let somebody borrow my account. I'm forgetting where the hell I'm going. Oh yeah, I went in the damn house just to take everything out of there. But I probably just opened the chest and then walked out. That is definitely not the house. Ah, there it is. But not that one. It was because it was the wrong one. Okay. I could probably turn that one into a plank, right? Can I? Yep. Alright, now... Yeah, most of the stuff that I posted was like nature stuff. I was like, oh wow, this is really pretty. I need to share this for someone who's having a bad day. I used to know somebody who would post their, what is that called? The man she idealized and wanted, even though she had a boyfriend. I was like, aren't you worried that he's gonna be jealous? And I mean, he wasn't jealous, you know, because their relationship wasn't that good. You know, it was kind of a mutual needs kind of thing. She didn't want to be alone, and he needed a place to be, and it was just... Anyways, I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, so she would post her ideal male. It was normally someone who looked like... I'm trying to think. Long hair, blonde, either a goatee or scruff or like a little beard, maybe, sometimes clean shaved. And this was her thing, so she just had nothing but like males hanging over bikes, and I mean, it looked like what you would imagine for a male with like blondes, female blondes hanging over cars and all over top of motorcycles and stuff. But this was a female with males hanging over motorcycles and cars and like leaning up against them like this, and they were wearing shirts that were way too small for them. I was like, how do they even fit in those things? Because I had put like a comment on like one of her posts, and she's like, the point is that they can't fit in it. And I was like, what? I was like, how like, I'm thinking like, I don't like when my clothes are too tight or far too loose. Like, depends on like if I'm trying to sleep. I really, really, really don't like my clothes being like either too tight or too loose. I don't. Okay, it's probably gonna be too much information. I don't like sleeping in things, but I do have a nightgown that I will use occasionally, and yeah, so. And my new friend from work, she's kind of the same way. She's like, I can't sleep in anything, and I'm like, well, I was like, I can maybe like a kind of like a satiny kind of nightgown, but that's about it. So yeah, that's So yeah, we went from males not being able to fit into their shirts to my sleep stuff. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But anyways, Trying to get around the subject now. Holy God. Okay, so I'm gonna go down there and we're gonna continue to I can just pull it out whenever I go. Oh yeah, that's right, because there's so much water and crevice and canyon thing. But anyways, so yeah, for some reason my ex had to sleep in, you know, pretty much clothes and whatnot, but I always thought that was weird, that like he needed like a shirt, shorts, you know, boxers under that. I was like, aren't you like, you know, stuffy? It's like, no. And I'm like, okay. But then he's like sweating and like, okay. Okay. I'm gonna put some in there. So I'm gonna make a bunch of these. Tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la. Oh, damn. Okay, might have gone a little haywire with that. Okay, so I'll make a few of these. And then not forgetting these. Okay. Where did I leave off on? Possibly over here. Definitely over here. Nope. Maybe right here? Definitely right there. Alright, I remember this. So, but yeah, I haven't been on Facebook for a very, very long time. Like, my account got hacked like quite a few years ago, and funny enough, they started like subscribing to like, I mean, like friending people with it, and I'm like, who the hell are they friend? Because I spied on myself, because I was like, what the hell? So I tried to get in contact with Facebook, and they were like, without an email account, you can't get it back. And I was like, well, that got stolen too. And I was like, is there any way I can verify that it's me? And they're like, no, you gotta have the email, you know, attached to it and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dude, I was like, I can't even get into my email. I'm still waiting for, you know, Gmail to get back to me about this, because they stole some vital information from me. It was awful. It was super awful. It was like I had like almost damn near 2 years worth of work, like video game work. I had some code. I had a lot of, they're called sprites. It's sprite sheets. I had like at least 25 sprite sheets, and I had characters flipping. I had characters you know, kind of swatting like with a sword, and I was working on getting it to where I could put the item in their hand, or at least overlay it. And I was just like, mother flipping frack. And I had enemies that were doing certain things. I don't want to, you know, tell too much about it, but I was like, yeah, I don't need to put it on my terabyte. I just gotta put it on my email. It's like, I always remember my email. Doesn't matter if I remember it. If somebody steals it, you know. Now I have my work on my terabyte. I was trying not to clutter up my terabyte. I know it's a terabyte. There's a lot of information that you can put on it, but I already had like a lot of information on it as it was. So I don't really regret not putting it on there, but I do have multiple email accounts now, so yeah. This was recommended through a person in Google Gmail, you know, that I should have multiple emails, and this was also recommended by my ex, which, you know, it was smart, but I'm like, I don't need to be shady like that, and I was told that it's not shady, it's just covering my butt, and they're like, you don't even have to, like, talk to anybody through those emails, and I was like, I don't talk to anybody anyways, but, yeah, it's, okay, so, the thing of it is, like, it's like having multiple, gaming tags. I don't have multiple gaming tags. I have, okay, since how I was locked out of my Bit Heroes, I had to start my account all over with another gaming tag. So I will forever be in my ex's guild with my other gaming tag, which was pretty damn high up there, but I surpassed my level for my other gaming tag, and that's the only place I have another gaming tag. I did switch my game name over because I had too many questions about how I was like, oh, do you like sacrifice pawns and whatnot? And I was like, what? And they were like, your screen name. It seems like you go through people, because it was Ace Gambit, and some numbers afterwards. Okay. And I mean, if you look through my old content, you can see what my screen name was. I no longer use it because I swapped it over to my new screen name. And I just got tired of people thinking that I use and abuse people, and because I don't. I really, really don't. And like they said that a gambit is where you sacrifice a pawn in a chess move in order to succeed a victory. And I'm like, well, I was like, that's nifty, but I did not name my character after that. I was like, I named it Gambit because that's my favorite X-Men from, you know, X-Men, because Gambit was my favorite. Okay, so it was Gambit and Rogue. Those two are my favorite, and I loved how they were so, you know, chummy together. I mean, if you go back and watch some of those old cartoons, it was pretty evident that he was totally macking on her, and then eventually she macked on him, and like, macking on somebody is like, you know, liking them. You're flirting with them, you're showing extreme interest, in other words. So that's what macking on means. Yeah, I know these are weird sayings and old things, but just in case nobody knows. I'm sure there's a few people out there who still know what macking on is. But, it's not like pouring mac and cheese on somebody, but, you know, hey, it's weird, but, yeah, you do you. So, I love their duo and how they fell in love and how he was strong enough to even withhold a kiss from her. I mean, the first one that like they'd ever done, the first time they kissed, it was damn near deadly to him, and she was like, you know, she's like, I understand if you want to call it quits, most males do, and blah blah blah, and he was just like, no, he's like, I just gotta get better prepared about it, and I was like, holy flip, I was like, this is gonna be such a wonderful love story. But yeah, anyways, so that's why I had Gambit on the end of my screen name. But Ace, it's, you know, it's what I go by. I believe it's, yeah, Ace Nova Star. I was like, wait a minute, what do I call myself on this platform? But most of the time it's just Ace. I'm not super picky. Did I? No, I chewed around it. I was like, damn, I remember seeing gold, but did I actually mine it with something that I wasn't supposed to mine it with? You think I'd find some diamonds by now? I'm on like 1312 right now. It's like, what the hell? Did they move the diamond location? They swap it like up one or down a couple or up a couple? Is it now only in certain regions? That's gonna be so sucky. I have to go find some plains or in the Arctic just to find some. It's like, oh no, it's only in beach biomes now. 10 through 14. Check those. And then you're like digging through all the sand and then having all this stuff crash on you because you're... Oh, that would be so problematic. So worrisome. But, yeah. That would suck. I'm kind of wanting to look up to see if they are on a new area, because I only found 3 and then I lost my pickaxe, which is very, very sad. There's probably a zombie down there holding it, or they despawned while holding it. Oh, that is so troublesome. I had a pretty damn good day at work. I got compliments. I was wished Happy New Year's like a billion times. I know other people are just like, you know, but it's like, that's my birthday. So if I put 2 and 2 together, okay, I might be just like one of those weird people who are gonna sit there and like think that something's a little more than what it is. I pretty much figured that like other people were like saying happy birthday because they're saying happy, you know, celebration on this day, New Year's. So I took it that way, but it still made me feel good inside, so I'm gonna keep it that way. I know they were just being polite and whatnot, and I was telling others, you know, not happy birthday, but I was telling others, like, you know, happy New Year's, and to you as well, and yeah. Okay, so I was, there was this one, like, this couple, this elderly couple. They had come in, and I was having a fantastic day. And fantastic day means it was fabulous. It was amazing. They were like, yeah, how are you doing today? And I'm like, well enough, thank you. I was like, how are you? And they were like, oh, we're doing well. And I was like, that's great to hear. And they were like, oh, you know, oh, we do have rewards. And they punched it in. I was like, okay. And then I was like, alrighty. And the male, he was like, alrighty. And I was like, I looked up and I smiled, and he's like, it's cute. And I was like, oh, I was like, well, thank you. And he's like, I'm gonna start using that. And his wife's like, I wouldn't mind. And I was like, alrighty, well, you know, cause I kind of I say that a lot, but anyways, so so I taught somebody a new word, so I was kind of ecstatic about that. It was kind of like a word exclamation kind of thing, but, you know, hey. Let me just grab that gold while I'm here. So my nickname at work is C Money, which is weird. So I am normally at the cash register, and they were giving everybody a weird name that like correlates to what we're doing most of the time, and I was given the name C Money, and the boyfriend of the one who works there had said like, okay, you sound like a rapper, and I was like, I hate rap, and he was like, well, you got the rapper name, and I was like, I think it's like, he is now being called K-Man or something like that. They're still working on a nickname for him, so everybody gets a nickname. One of them is Hole Punch, and the other two have names that are more like their name, kind of. I can't quite remember their other nicknames because they were like naming them everyone off of like stuff that we had in the store. I don't know why, but it was kind of funny. And so I am C Money. If I make a rap song, oh my goodness, I swear it won't be too vain. So, gotta throw down this. Too much stone. I wonder if there are any rappers out there called C Money. It's like, oh, I share the same nickname as you, you know, hey. Weird. Super weird. Alright, I don't have any food. Why do I not have food? Did I eat it all? That is interesting. Honestly, I think I did. I think it's 3 that I need. Yep. Alright, so... Yep, I'm going rogue. I built one extra. Oh, cold chill. It was like I broke pattern for a minute. I'm totally going rogue. Just flip. You don't even know. I must be breaking programming. Like, come after me. Let me just make sure that spawn point's set. And I think it's over there. I don't want to run because then I'll end up using my food. Okay. Oh, hey. So I mean, there are 2 materials around here. There's iron. There's flipping copper. I mean, does that not mean that there's going to be a diamond around here somewhere? Yeah, and I helped this person, well, I helped a few people cancel their orders through this shipping company and get the rate label and or flipping, what is that, QR code. So instead of them leaving like empty-handed or whatnot, or leaving distraught because they couldn't return their item, they got to return it and whatnot. And so it was like, yay. Oh, I met somebody who has a husband who works at the UPS. She brought in 3 packages. She's like, I know this sounds weird. And I was like, what? And she's like, I have a husband who works at UPS, but he keeps forgetting to bring those back, bring these into work. So I took it upon myself to bring it to, and she said the you all word. I don't like saying that word, but anyways, she said it, and I was like, okay. And I was like, so these are just ready to ship out? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, I mean, I shouldn't have to do this. Oh my goodness. There was somebody yesterday who was really distraught. I mean, so her husband came in and exchanged two power cords out for 2 other ones. Okay? So they did a return and whatnot, and so he thought he bought the wrong ones, and then came in and returned it, and then like his wife came in and she had to go back out to get the right receipt. She had to go, and because the ones that he had returned, they were the right ones, and he thought that they were the wrong ones. So he returned them without letting her know, and she said she had got the right ones, and it was just a big little anger fest for her. And I was working with her as you know, and I was like, okay, all right. So she was pretty damn angry too. And I wouldn't say she was crazy or anything, but she did, you know, throw off a lot of hate. And I was, yeah, a nervous thing. Alright, whatever. But so with her being so agitated, I was a little more quiet, and I was trying to be very agreeable, and you know, just trying to make it a little less stressful. So he had given her the wrong receipt, so she had to go back outside because her husband and her son were out there waiting in the car. And then I didn't know that she was going to need the debit card. So when she came back in, we started going through the process again, and then it got to the point where the payment had to be transferred to the debit card that it had been purchased on. So then she had to go back outside and then pull up the, you know, she pulled back in with the debit card, and she's just like, this would have never happened if he didn't take it upon himself to get this. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, people make mistakes all the time. I was like, it's the holiday season. People are kind of flustered, and she's like, yeah. She's like, I understand that. It was like, we've just been so busy. And I was like, hey, I understand. I'm not trying to rush you. I'm not trying to attack you in any way. And she's like, oh, you know, you're just gonna sit there and say that, you know, I was just some crazy lady. And I was like, no, I'm not. I was like, honestly, I was like, you're probably justified in your anger, you know, for a bit, you know. But I was like, I really do hope that you have a better day, because like, dude, it's not fun to be stressed. And she sat there and she looked kind of like she was gonna cry for a second, and then she just nodded and she's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be so mean. And I was like, no, you're just angry. It's all right. But, you know, she thanked me and everything because we went through the process and everything, and so she got her stuff that she needed and everything went okay. She was really, really angry when she came in. I was like, did I do something? What was it? I was like, what am I in trouble? But no, these are the days when like people are trying to do everything at once, and just holidays get stressful for people, and you know, even a little bit after the holidays, and people got the wrong things, they have to come back and get returns, or someone got them something totally what they didn't want, and then there's returns, and so it happens. It's like, dude, it's like mistakes happen. It doesn't mean that you're human. It doesn't mean that you're any specific species. You just made a mistake. I mean, that kind of irks me whenever it's like, oh, you're only human. And it's like, what? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Like humans are just meant to fail? I was like, what? What? I was like, I take great offense. How dare thee? But yeah, I'm just like, okay, all right, you know, whatever. Because I make mistakes. I do. Anybody can make mistakes. I've met quite a lot of people who have made mistakes, whether they've been human or otherwise. Oh, dude, I've seen animals make mistakes. Sometimes their mistakes cost them their lives, so it's like, yeesh. It's like, if we were to classify anyone who ever made a mistake as human, there'd be people making mistakes just to get classified as human. If you knew why, then you would understand why. But, like, dude, so, yeah. I've been told that humans are the worst species anywhere, and I was like, what? I was like, why? They're like, they're thuggish, they're brutal, they're angry, antagonizing, they do things to cause their own demise, their own failures, they drink poisons to make themselves happy, and I was like, well, it's not quite just to make themselves happy, it's kind of, you know, a band-aid, because they're trying to hide from some problems that they can't quite deal with. And like, the reason we need band-aids is because we can't fully heal things and keep them away from everything. We're trying to help the body with the band-aid, you know? But in the case of alcohol, it's not a lot of helping. It's a lot of hindering, but, you know, at least you're feeling good in the moment, right? Yeah, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just not. I have both. I both understand and reject it at the same time. I don't know how else to say it. I don't approve of it for myself. I most possibly would not be interested in someone who is an alcoholic. That's just my point of view. Yeah, that's you know, hey, you do you, like I've been saying. And I have friends who drink. I don't care that they drink. That's between them and their bodies. It's just I personally cannot do that. And like certain perfumes I can't wear either. There was this one lady who came in smelling like this, it was like a sharp floral, and like you could smell the alcohol in the back, because like some perfume have like heavy degrees of alcohol to keep the fragrance pungent. If you could, pungent is another word for strong in the way of smelling, if you didn't know what that meant. So there's a lot of perfume companies that use horse piss, whale vomit, sometimes beaver piss. Oh, sorry. So apparently beaver piss smells like vanilla. So if you're ever okay, no, this is important. So if you're ever near a swamp and you smell vanilla, you are pretty damn close to a beaver's dam and their house, and you want to get away because they're flipping territorial. I mean, not only are they territorial, but they'll flip and attack you to the point where, you know, you're gonna either be missing a hand, a couple fingers, cause like, you know, hey, you gotta and I've never been attacked by a beaver, but I've heard hunting stories and farmers who use like local riverbanks and whatnot, that all of a sudden a beaver moved in and they couldn't get the water to their crops, so they had to go after the beaver, and oh my goodness, it was a little war with beavers. And I was like, damn. I was like, they're just trying to live too, and they're like, yeah, but I have crops I need to, like, you know, water. And it's like, ooh. I was like, yeah, that is a lot more lives that you're trying to propagate than the beaver, but it doesn't mean that you know, they're more important or not as important. It's like it's a little weighing scale with that. But yeah. Anyways, so the I'm trying to think of what else they use in the production of certain perfumes. But anyways, I was speaking on this woman's perfume. I mean, it was engulfing. Like, that's all I could smell, and it was all I could smell for a good like 5 minutes after she left. I mean, it was like she put it on right before she hit the door or something. It was very pungent. It didn't smell bad, but it was like, you know how like you could smell something so strong you could taste it? I didn't like the taste of it. It's not really a complaint, it's just, you know, an observation. Oh, flip. The other day, someone came in smelling like caramel, some sort of cinnamon caramel, brown sugary smell. And it smelled so flipping good. It made me hungry. I was like, oh, damn. I was like, that is nice. Oh, yeah, someone came in with this lovely brooch, and she said that it was in this store that was not too far away from like where I live and whatnot. And I was like, well, not too far away from where I work, sorry. And I was like, she tried to explain where the store was, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not from here. And she's like, oh, it's on Main Street. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she told me the store, and I was like, well, that's cool. It's like, I'm not gonna go out and buy the brooch, but if someone were to give it to me, I would totally wear it. I don't go out and buy jewelry. Not really, at least. The only jewelry that I have ever purchased for myself were 2 wedding rings, and that was for my first marriage. Because my first ring wasn't enough, obviously, so I needed to buy another ring. I was like, what the flip? I had to buy my ex 3 different wedding rings. I was like, what the hell? I was like, the first one not mean anything to you? And I was like, well, it's not like, it's not what I wanted. And I was like, you picked it out. How is it not what you wanted? It was like, I didn't understand. They were like flipping 600 a pop, and the other one was like, the last one that was titanium was like damn near $800, $799.99. I was like, flip. So I was told that I needed gold. I needed a flipping gold ring. So I don't like the color of gold. No offense, I really don't. I know it's conductive and blah 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 and yada yada, but most of the gold is always like gold plated anyways. So I'm just like, you know. And the ring I had before was okay, so it was not what I purchased. Well, it kind of was, because it was my money that was purchased for it, but it was purchased from someone we were living at the time, so it didn't fit me, it fit her. And then the second wedding ring that I bought was like damn near $500, which was flippin' expensive, but it was for like white gold. I was like, okay, because like that was the only color that I liked. They kept trying to push this rose gold on me, and I was like, it looks worse than the regular gold. I'm not a fan of pink, and rose gold was definitely not my favorite. I had a conversation about pink with one of the one of the friendly associates that I work with, and she was saying how her sister and her mom have this thing with pink, and that her mom loves hot pink and her sister likes Pepto-Bismol pink. And I was like, oh, my niece likes that color, because she had her whole room painted in that color. And she was like, oh, she's a small world. And I was like, yeah, that's something you say whenever you share something in common with somebody else that shares something in common with that person or something. It can go with yourself or with someone you know. But anyways, yeah, we were talking about shades of pink. She likes only certain types of pink, and I was like, I really didn't like pink for a really, really long time. I was like, this was because I was forced to like it, because it was like, everyone was like, oh, girls have to like pink and blah blah blah, and I'm like, Defiance? No. So it wasn't just to be defiant, it was like, I liked other colors, and some of the other colors I liked, I was told that there was something wrong with it, because obviously people aren't supposed to like the color black, because it means you're a moody little F or something. And I'm like, what? I was like, I'm not moody, I just like the color black. My first favorite colors are black, white, and yellow. Depending on what order I say the yellow in, it really does tell you what kind of mood I'm in. So I have a few people who like to ask me what's my favorite color, just to gauge what my mood is at the time, you know. It's like, okay, alright, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Well, it was kind of an inside thing now, but now it's, I guess you'd have to know the combination in order to benefit from it, but yeah. Anyways, my second favorite colors are blue, green, and purple. In any color, in any variety of each. Even like the puke green that people hate. I'm like, dude, it's not bad. I mean, it's green. Oh, I got dirt. Okay. I kind of want to put the dirt somewhere else, though. I'll take that. Alright. I'll take some of that, throw it in there. Now get back up to the 20s, I swear. So, Ah, there is. It's like, I wonder if I have any dirt in there. Now we're up to par. Okie dokie. So, where the flip was I? No. Maybe, possibly. I think that might be an area. Okay. So I am excited. I am off of work on my birthday. And trying to think what I'm gonna do on my birthday. I might go get myself a steak and then make a big steak. Just have a steak dinner. I know, it's really blown the bank, but yeah. It's my birthday and I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna cook a steak. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna have it the way I want it. Medium rare. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm not gonna put any seasoning on it, nothing at all. It's just gonna be the steak. And I swear, if people gave me a cow that's been abused or flipping, what is that called? Terrified before it like went. Dude, it's gonna ruin my whole day. Poor cow. Yeah, I'm still gonna eat it though. Meat. I've had buffalo before. Never had buffalo milk, but I have had buffalo mozzarella cheese. They smothered the hell out of this pizza with pizza seasoning. Like they cooked it in with the pizza, like sprinkled it on the cheese and then baked the cheese on there, and then they ended up sprinkling it on afterwards. I was like, whoa, there is just too much herb in there. I'm like, I wanted my pizza like less herby. I mean, like with pizza seasoning, it's oregano, I think there's some parsley in it, and possibly rosemary and stuff. But anyways, there's just too much. It was way too much. And this was a new pizza place, and they were like, you know, oh, how did you like it? And he was like, he told them that I didn't like it because it was too seasony. Well, first he said, he came out and asked why, and I was like, cause there was nothing but like pizza spice on there. And he's like, it's a pizza. I was like, no, like pizza seasoning, all the green stuff. That, it was pretty much damn covered in there. You could barely see the cheese. And they were like, oh, okay. And they were like, you can ask for light seasoning. And he was like, he came back out and said that. And I was like, do you want me to come in? I can explain it to them. And he's like, no, they don't want you to come in. And I was like, what? He was like, no, they said that he was like, I asked them if I should go get you, and they don't want you to come in. And I was like, okay. And I was like, well, just tell them that if there is an option for no, seasoning, that would be best for certain people. And he was like, okay. He's like, that was polite and, stern at the same time. And I was like, well, hey. But, they waved, and I waved back, and like, yeah, they were probably like, trashy person who has like intense taste buds. Dude, all you could flip in, it was in every place of my teeth. I mean, I was picking out that green crap for like, anyways, they barely gave you any sausage. Because I asked for like a sausage and olive pizza, but then he ended up coming back with like a meat lover. There was barely any sausage. The ham was like itty bitty little like slices of it, and it was like they skimped on that too, and it was just mostly just flipping pizza seasoning. So much green on there. I was like, I didn't order a vegetarian. It's like, oh my goodness. But yeah. They were like, not a lot of people come back. And he did. And he asked, they asked him how they liked the pizza, and he said that he loved it and that his wife didn't. And then he came out and asked me why. So that's how that happened. Because I sat there and I waited the 20 minutes for them to make his pizza, because there were a few people in line. Because it was a new place, And I was waiting to get Wendy's. Because I like their frappuccinos. What? Frostatinos? Okay. Sorry. Frostatinos. I'm really not name dropping at all. It's just I might have misspoke about the Frostachino. Anyways, it was their coffee. It was iced coffee with about this much of the vanilla frosty in it. So it was like an ice cream coffee. It was delicious. I made those at home, so it was nice to have somebody make it for me. So, and I would get those little biggie bags. It was only $5. Well, $7.20 something after the frosty, and he would get me the large one. I was just like the large one was like this big, and I was like, I just need the small one. So I'd sit there all day long, caffeinated. I'm sitting there like, not with the video game, but I'm sitting there typing, and then on my days off, yeah, I would play the flipping video game like damn near all day. There was there was quite the caffeinatedness to it too. Oh, nice, some gold. I really should look. I really should look. I gotta see what level these flippin' diamonds are on, because this is gonna get really aggravating if I'm on the wrong level again. I know, granted, I didn't have my little point of location. But, yeah, let's just look that up right now. I mean, they might have, like, they have so many updates for this that you never know. You just never know. Gotta get to screen. Alright, so Diamond. Where did he go? Frack, what the hell was that about? Okay. Are we still good here? Okay. that accidentally hit F11 and it took my screen down, and it was like the only thing that I was like, oh crap, did it just kill my stream too? Okay, so it did not. Obviously. Diamonds on the dance floor. Diamond store. Diamonds are forever. Diamonds in Boston. Diamonds direct. Diamond lyrics. I thought you knew me, DuckDuckGo. What the hell? Anyway. So, oh, I accidentally spelled that wrong too. Tried to put the D in the right place and I put it before the N. Alright, so diamonds in Minecraft level coordinates. Let's go after level first. Upgrade to our browser. Erase your browsing data in a flash with our fire button. I don't trust you, DuckDuckGo. It's like the stuff that I look up isn't really that bad. I am getting tangled. Why is this so tangled? Okay, sorry. What? Best level to find the most diamonds is Y level -59, but we recommend digging in Minecraft Diamond. They did. They changed it. Okay. Anyways, so let's go into this. How to find Minecraft diamonds in 1.20.51. Here's how far you'll have to dig to find the Minecraft diamond level in 1.20. Hold on, we're gonna pop this up. We're just a little bit upset about this. Look at that. So, anyways, what's the best level for mining? In order to find the rarest material in Minecraft, you need to dig a little deeper after the heights change of the cave and cliff update. The point where you can start seeing diamonds is deeper than before. Why didn't they put that in the damn patch notes? I read the damn patch notes. But it's worth it when you strut into battle donning your sparkling war attire. Parkling. Anyways. So, what the hell is it? Negative? Hold on, I'm too angry to read the whole thing. My patience level just went. It's gone. I better find that much. Okay, so Y level -59, but we recommend digging for Minecraft diamonds at level 50, -53 to keep yourself safe from the lava. Okay. 53. due to the lava level at 54, negative 54. While you can still bump into fiery liquid at any level, underground lava lakes will form at negative 54. Specifically, so the best way to stay safe find diamonds is stay on one block above it. Otherwise, you may go in flames before you've had the chance to claim your well-earned reward. If you want to get around the whole digging process, you can use the best Minecraft seeds to find diamonds quickly. Cheaters. Anyways, I've been sitting here digging for days. Okay, shipwreck, treasure, stronghold, altars, village chest. I've never in my life found any diamonds in a village chest. Fortress chest, jungle temple. I've never found a jungle temple either. Desert temples, yes. Mine shaft chest, maybe once. Buried treasure chest, end city chest. What the hell is an end city? Okay. Wait, did they make something any new? Fireworks star? That's kind of new, isn't it? I don't remember seeing a fireworks star. I know the jukebox, and then blah blah blah. Alrighty, so flip that. We're going to negative 53. Anyways, so yeah. Gotta get the gold first. I'm gonna need to cure some villagers eventually, huh? Just wanna harvest all those damn. I was like, all of this, and I found no diamonds. None. Where's my damn stairs? Okay, there they are. Just why? Why did they move the diamond location? Why? I no like it at all. Still keeping stuff in there. I'm truly upset with this. Okay. Here we go. Negative 53. Why 53? Funny enough, number 58 was my older half-brother's football number. I don't know any numbers of 53 though. I remember when you couldn't break through cobblestone. Well, not the cobblestone, but the deep slate or whatever the hell it was called. Whoops. Here I'm thinking it's just because I'm in a jungle. You flippin' frackin' holy damn. Okay. 1, 0. Ground floor 0. Headed to the negatives. 2, 2. Okay. Here's hoping. Oh. It's gonna take an eternity to get down there. Well, this is like bedrock, right? Oh, there's some iron. It's looking up. I should have looked earlier. I should have looked earlier. Regret. Anyways, I'll be fine. I ate half of a nutty bar. But I'm already over it. I had half of a nutty bar. I just remembered my nutty bar. And I'm just like, yeah. That was amazing. It was so worth it now. Because yesterday I had the other half. Right before bed too. And dude, can I tell you what? I was not guilty 1 second. Today I was a little guilty. Because I had some hot chocolate yesterday and a nutty bar. But I had like a, what do they call them? Cinnamon disc? It's like a fire hot candy. Where are we? 20? Okay. Melted in my hot chocolate. It was pretty damn fantastic. Most hard candies will melt in boiling water because they're soluble. Is that low enough? It doesn't look low enough. It's not. Okay, so. Which side was I supposed to be? Okay. I have to write in the description that I was a doofus and that the new update is now, I don't know how long the update's been out for. I think it was sometime in December. We're still in December, but like, I have to flip and look at that. I'm sure there's other people that don't remember, well, or don't even know that that update had some damn. I was so sad when they made it so that you couldn't get blue axolotls, and I had sat there and tried to breed them for like a good while. They were like, oh no, you can only find them like this, and then the finding them like this turned into, no, they're no longer in the game. It's like, what? I was like, I want a blue axolotl. I want one. But yeah, it's a big baby about it. But they brought Arctic foxes in there, you know. Still haven't went to go get one of those. Or even the regular fox. Now we're at 39. I was like, I wonder if we're in the 40s yet. And like, now we are. I hear bats. It's interesting. Okay, wait. That's... We're on negative 53, and it said negative 53, so we're just gonna put that there. We're on the area. Better find some damn diamonds on this damn plane. Holy damn. That's not very good. I hear some zombies going. Okay. Okay. Getting a little excited. I see some redstone and some iron. That's two different materials in the same place. Oh, I made it to work all right. It's pretty damn nifty, honestly. Like cleaning my bike off and like doing all that extra stuff for it definitely helped. It snowed last night too. It was still snowing when I started moving, like, well, when I went out to go to work. It's pretty damn interesting. Oh, that's another material right there. I'm sorry. No! just cutting out the stairs. So I accidentally muck them up. There we go. Oh. So I did have an issue with my bike on the way down the big hill. So when I jerry-rigged it and everything, I used some ponytail holders, okay? So some of them kind of busted a little, and I was like, okay. I was like, I have some extra. So I had to stop and fix it, and then it totally worked fine on the rest of the way to work. So that only took me maybe like 5 minutes. But yeah. Even though I was the first one to clock in, like other than the manager himself, I had to take my lunch third, which, you know, didn't really matter to me much, but I was hungry. Like, really hungry. I was so hungry I could have, like... Anyways, so I could have ate something that people don't normally eat. Kind of hungry. I could make that the, give me a second. But, alright, so then I'm gonna make... And all this cobbled deep slate go in here. I need this. So, alright, moving on. It's like, order, I need some order. Oh, flip. Okay, so I was putting up labels today, like for the sales and whatnot that expire on the January 6th and everything, so these labels needed to be put up. And I was told I did a good job, but like there was so much stuff that like this whole mod that I couldn't even find, and the manager couldn't even find it either, and he's like, wait a minute. He's like, oh, never mind, this mod doesn't exist, and I was like, what? And he was like, oh, you know, he's like, some of the stores are a bit bigger, and we don't have this one. And I was like, I spent like 20 minutes sitting there trying to find this damn mod, just so that I could put these labels up. I had asked like 4 people. Well, not really 4 people. I asked like maybe 2 people if they knew where this damn mod was. And one of them, who wasn't feeling well at the time, she put her brave face on, and she walked out there with me and tried to find it. she couldn't find it either. And I felt bad because, you know, she was hurting, but I needed her help, and I was like, dude, I felt bad about that. But she's a real trooper. I was like, I most certainly would not have been able to do that. Oh wow, that kind of blended in. It's like, it looks like it's a back wall. Anyways. So it should be in this general area. Like, maybe that back wall, that, hold on, if I can point that way on your screen. Alrighty, so. Because on my screen it's this way, not that way. But when I look at myself and I'm pointing this way, I know that it's showing on your screen that way. But anyways, I probably should have got myself something to drink. Oh hey, it's 9. I was late yesterday, so we'll go until 9:30 today. I feel like there's something like right above us, or right below us. Because I keep hearing like all these zombie groans and little zombie groans. I'm sure you hear it too. Just kind of gives you the inkling that there's something around, you know? Something. I so want to find... Whoa, cold chill. I so want to find a damn diamond. I don't really care in real life. Because diamonds aren't the strongest thing like everybody keeps saying they are. I mean, you can pretty much melt diamonds, given the heat of it. And once they heat up to a certain point, they evaporate. I watched this nice little science experiment. The glass was was stronger than the diamonds that were in it. I was like, dude, I'm more impressed with the glass. Like, he flippin' heated it up with like a little, it was kind of like a Bunsen burner kind of torch. I can't remember how high he said that it was, but I was watching this little science experiment. He's like, anyone who loves diamonds, don't watch this. And I got curious. I was like, why? So I pushed on the video. It was like maybe 3 to 4 minutes long, and I got to see somebody play Mad Scientist. It was epic. And he's like, now there's gonna be diamond companies and like jewelers everywhere yelling at me and complaining about this and blah blah blah. He's like, but science is science and the truth has to be known. And it's like, he was kind of sick of everybody saying that diamonds were the strongest things, and he was like, I can't remember what type of scientist he said he was, would tell you that diamonds are not the strongest element on the earth, and blah blah blah. And I was like, I wonder if he's going to explain what is, because I'm curious. Oh, it's a diamond. Sorry, I got excited. Diamond, 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 diamond. Hold on. Diamond, 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 diamond. Now this is really, really going to suck if there's lava underneath it. Let's just check a little. Okay. I'm very pleased. Very pleased with that. Obviously, you could tell with the song. But, okay, so this... I wonder if they changed that, I'm gonna go put this in a chest. Going to put it in the chest so I do not lose it. Make its own separate little chest. Diamond chest. Alright, so gotta pop that. No, you know what? I'm gonna put it right there. And then I'll make another chest right there, because I'm possibly gonna be down here for a little bit. Alright, so put that in here. And that in there. I'm not even full yet, but still. Just in case. Since I'm here, might as well. Alrighty. So. That totally was... Let's sit there and dig out. It's like they're angry I found the diamonds. Yeah, that was totally close to that. Just to mark that I found the diamond. Where I did. We're gonna track to see how far away other diamonds are from it. See if that one little it wasn't a cheat code, but it was a nifty little thing. See if they have their own little nifty little thing again with it to track down diamonds. Sorry, I'm gonna be yawning a lot because I am tired. I had my hot chocolate, my sweet stuff, and my body's like, yeah, it's time. It's time to go. Time to go sleep. Gonna work tomorrow. I think I'm supposed to be in by 10. Means I can sleep in a little bit, but I'm probably not gonna sleep in. I gotta do 2 dishes in the sink. Ooh. But other than that, I've pretty much set myself up for success tomorrow, other than pulling out my clothes. Probably have to do that, obviously. Excuse me. Oh, I saw someone with some really, really pretty eyes today. It was like a light blue. It's really pretty. I haven't seen anyone with green eyes though. I don't really see people with brown eyes or blue eyes. Ooh, there is a YouTuber that actually has like these blue-gray eyes. Those are pretty too. But this person had some like really intense blue eyes, and I was wondering if they were contacts or not. It's really pretty. Yeah. Oh, someone flashed their military ID at me today. They were like, do you take military IDs? And I was like, only on Veterans Day. And he's like, oh, well, okay. He's like, I'll be back around Veterans Day. And I was like, okay. It's like I didn't know that people did that. You know, just flash their credentials like that. I was like, I thought people normally waited till you either said yes or no, you know, and then like if you said yes, they went about like digging it out of their wallet. But he was all ready. He was like, he's like, do you take it? And I was like, I half wanted to say yes, you know, just to be an appeasing person, you know. But no, they don't even take teacher IDs either. It was interesting. Because people are like, oh, they used to, blah, blah, blah. And then the manager was like, no, we don't do that anymore. We haven't done that in like 2 years. And it was like, oh. So this lady was a little disgruntled about it. She wanted a discount. They only do that teacher thing during the school season, when back to school season, and it's a discount. It's like maybe a 20% discount. But she was trying to get that discount. She's like, well, it's for the students, and he's like, I'm sorry, ma'am. You know, we only do that once a year. And she's like, you used to do it all the time. He's like, that hasn't been done for 2 years. And she's like, well, you wouldn't know. And he's like, yes, ma'am, I would. I've been here for a few years now. And she got upset and she left. I mean, she bought her stuff and then left, but I felt like really bad about that. I was like, damn. And he's like, you don't need to. He said that I didn't need to get upset about that, because people are gonna come in and they're gonna try to push you around because they want discounts. He's like, you hold firm. We don't do military ID, you know, military business something, or what the hell is it? Frack. Or teachers discounts. He's like, we only do. He's like, I will let you know ahead of time when we are in the season. And I was like, it's probably August or September. He's like, yeah. And I was like, well, you know, because he gave that, you know, like, how did you? And I was like, yeah, dude. Anyways, so that's normally when everything is out in Walmart and stuff. And I used to work at Walmart, and I had to set a few of their mods for a lot of different sections. Like, the back to school season doesn't just apply to little kids, it's like college and stuff too. And they wanted matching comforters and vacuum cleaners and all of those mods. And it's back to school sales, and it was all of that. All of it. So, ooh. see how much. 9, that one. Oof. That was kind of in the same region though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this was 16. Let me just... There, 16. It was like 3 up, 16 down. It's interesting. We're gonna keep doing some research. Maybe I should put it right there. And then pop these. Let me put this away. I'd hate for lava to come down and take me out. That'd really suck. Alright, 17 so far. First one had 8. This one had 9. Alright. Oh, there's some redstone. Dude, if you ever see me doing something wrong in Minecraft, or you know a tip or trick, please message the flip out of my YouTube. I don't know how to message anyone on Twitter. Not Twitter. What is this? Twitch. I don't have Twitter. Not yet, at least. I'm considering getting it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm at odds about it. It's not that I have anything wrong with Elon Musk. It's that I don't know. I just don't know. Well, see, Twitter was full of people who were who were pretty much getting paid to look pretty, and I know he cleared out a lot of those people who were just getting paid for free and whatnot, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to, like, commit to that. I'm just like, dude. He had to fire most of those employees too. They had like flipping $2,000 like lunches. I was like, what the flip? And practically what they sat there and did, I was like, were they like money laundering or something? Because like, how the hell were all of these people employed and they didn't even know how to do a lick of like coding or anything in Twitter? It was just what? It just makes you feel icky. I was like, what were they being used for? You know? Just like ornaments to sit there and look pretty or something? I don't know. But I think that, I mean, lots of people do all kinds of different things for jobs. But they weren't reviewing data. They were just like posting pictures of them doing things and saying how they loved Twitter. So it was a bit weird. From what I was told, these people were signing in, getting an extremely high paycheck, to come to work, to socialize, and then go home. I'm like, I want to work. I was like, I want to work somewhere where I can, like, socialize. It's like, what? I do, honestly. But, well, I actually do socialize with a lot of the customers. There was one customer who, he was talking to himself, which, you know, I do that as myself, you know. I mean, hence, hey, we're sitting here talking to myself, right? But, he was like, oh, and then they don't have that. And he's like, and I can't find this. And I was like, hi. But he didn't need any assistance, and he just shook his head, and then I shrugged, and then I started, walking away, and, then I saw him again, and he ended up, he was gonna go down the same aisle as I was, and we had this little standoff, like, we were like, you know, after you, and, he shrugs, cause, like, I wasn't budging, I was on the clock, and I wasn't gonna get in a customer's way, you know, but, anyways, he walked on by and whatnot, so, apparently we didn't have something he needed. That's a sad day. Yeah, I'm just gonna crash. I'm not gonna pull my clothes out, and I'm gonna sit there and go, ah, I should have got clothes for myself. But I'm really just going to just dump on the bed after I get my PlayStation shut down and everything. It's in the other room. I should really soak my cocoa cup. Hot chocolate cup. Oh, my heat is turned on. Must be pretty damn cold out. Kinda sounds like I'm doing weird things up here. Like, tapping in, like, 4 different places. But it's like the heat groaning and turning on, pretty much. Taps and, like, makes weird sounds in certain places. It woke me up every flippin' time it did that. I think I'm kind of getting used to the sound. Maybe, kind of. Because I had this fear that, like, something's gonna catch on fire. My hair's gonna get in a place where it's gonna get super heated and then it's gonna catch on fire. Because my hair gets everywhere. I shed worse than a cat. Maybe just as bad as some cats. Who knows? But, yeah. It happens. My hairs are long enough to choke you, though. I'm serious. Like, if I can use my hair as a scarf, and then, like, still have, like, room to, like, wrap it around again, to, like, these are the ends, and I wrapped it around. It's like twice. I can't tie this, but it's there. And then, like, and my hair is up in a ponytail. Like, so I probably could tie it if I took it down and tried. Anyways, I got a personalized scarf. I mean, how much more personalized can you get? This is my DNA. I mean, it's very personal. Oh, you can get DNA from all kinds of things that people don't realize you can. I mean, if you're a scientist, then yeah, you probably already know what other forms you can get DNA from. But, I'm not, and I know. So, well, some of them at least. I'm sure there's a lot other things you can. Oh, it's 9:30. Let me just kill this little block. This little cube of blocks. And then set myself up for success. Okay, so I need 4, let's say 6 of these. I'll put myself over here so I can start chewing. Right. Okay, so sorry, that sounds creepy. Alright, thought there was something behind me. Those sounds, though. Those sounds. Yeah, I haven't played that since the 27th. The mobs evolve. I don't know. I guess I hyped myself up with it. Because it didn't give me that much information. I might get back to it. Who knows? But not for a while. 12 herbs and spices. Hey, we were just talking about herbs. Anyways, I like herbs, honestly, but not that much on my pizza. Really not that much. Let's see if we have a another present. Probably not. Definitely not. I wonder where the retro hat comes from. Alrighty. Well. Have a good one.